For the first time in this entire process, Aaron Rodgers has spoken, and I got ready for a walk. I got ready. I said, all right, here we go. This is how this is going to go down. Rodgers is going to speak. I'm going to have to walk off, digest the nothing burger that he is tossing our way after an hour of hype up with the Pat McAfee show. And I'm going to be honest. I am walking off a pretty empty belly right now because Rodgers gave us a lot. He spoke pretty candidly, and while he didn't get behind the curtain really at all, very in front of the curtain, very baseline for Aaron Rodgers, he said a ton. He said a lot of things. He confirmed that retirement is still certainly there this offseason. And while he is talking to teams, one being the Steelers, that he confirmed and dove into driving to Malibu and trying to hide in the city and so on and so forth, definitely flying into Latrobe Airport, although he wouldn't confirm that was the one. You got all of the details from Aaron Rodgers except for where he's going. And to be honest with you, I don't think he knows where he's going. I don't think he has any idea what's going to happen. Now let's summarize what went down, talk about what it means, so on and so forth, as I get a little bit of an appetite going because I thought I was going to be full. I'm not. Enough with the nothing burger jokes. When it comes to Aaron Rodgers, we're going to walk this way. There's a little bit of a breeze that way, making my hair go all crazy. He spoke about right now he's got stuff in his inner circle going wrong, people he needs to tend to, situations that he can't necessarily leave right now to commit himself to an NFL team this season. So in the meantime, he's focusing on that, leaving retirement on the table, and he'll make his decision in due time. Nobody has any idea when that time is. I don't think Aaron Rodgers knows when that time is. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, we'll dive into it a lot more in a little while, but it's not good. It's not a good sign for Pittsburgh because it just means that they're just going to wait and wait and wait and wait, and they have no idea what's going on. Now, he did also confirm that him and Kevin O'Connell have a good relationship, and I would not rule out the possibility that he is thinking Minnesota, although he shut down the pitch to Minnesota rumors. From what I understand, believe Pittsburgh is pretty high on his list, but I also don't think that he's totally sold on the idea. I didn't get at all that Aaron Rodgers was sold on the idea of the Pittsburgh Steelers and that they were coming to him or he was coming to them. I didn't pick up on any of that. He praised Mike Tomlin, has good connection with Tom Arth, is a really fascinated with Arthur Smith, but mentioned way too many times the other situations and everything else going on and so on and so forth to sit here and have any confidence that he is definitely leaning Pittsburgh. I think right now he might be leaning retirement. This breeze is wild, guys. And that's what you get from this, is right now where we stand, it seems like Rodgers is leaning retirement. Seems like he's got a lot of decisions to make and he wants to play football, but if he's gonna, it's not gonna be for a while. It'll be July before he's answering anybody's questions about where he's going in 2025. That's terrible for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's not what you're looking for at all, but it might be what they're faced with. With the draft in a week, I'm going to tell you right now, I think it pushes them to draft a quarterback. I think it pushes them to consider guys like Carson Wentz. I would not be surprised if the Pittsburgh Steelers said, okay, this is the confirmation we need. It's time to move on. I wouldn't be surprised. I bet you they've been talking. I know they have been, actually. But he was very open, and he did not seem very committal to anything, except for the fact that he's got stuff going on, and he's keeping that window open. We'll see what happens. Right now, if I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm thinking this isn't going to work out for us. I don't think it's going to. Rodgers seems pretty okay with dealing with personal stuff instead of anything else. Got to understand that one. But at the same time, if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, it might be time to go in a different direction and say, this was what we needed. This was the answer or non-answer that we were looking for.